Okay, so we've been plugging away at the 65 Galaxie, and things are coming along pretty good. But I wanted to show you this core support. Now, the problem with these cars on this passenger side was the battery sat over here, and it caused a lot of issues with corrosion and rust. This piece is all that was left of the passenger side core support. Not much there, and we had bought another car and to get parts for this car, and part of that was the core support. Well, we got to looking at it, and the rest of this core support on the original car was pretty nice, but obviously this left side was gone. So I managed to cut out this piece, which gives me all these nice original openings, because these were gone and that would be very hard to duplicate. You can see that. And it gave me more material to work with because the edge was completely gone on this one, but this piece had more of an edge to it, and I'll show you that piece as well. This was on the side, let's say, kind of hard to visualize, but this goes up here. Okay, now that's all there was of that piece. The rest of it was down, it's gone, and we had this somewhat of a triangle opening here, and we got to looking at some pictures of other cars, and there was a triangle opening there, and the rest of it was solid. So what I did, I don't know if you can see this very well, is I made up this piece, and it closely replicates what was there to begin with. And this is going to go here, if I can get it in place, and that replicates the original look of the core support. And once that's all welded in and blended and primed and painted, it'll look just fine. I still have to do a little bit of trim work down on the bottom, but from the front, that's the way it was supposed to look. So for now, I just got to get this welded in and do some blending, but just want to give you an update. These core supports are hard to find, and we looked really across the country. We found some, but they were out in the Midwest, and it would be a great effort just to get them. So at this point, we're going to stay with what's left of the original and just fix it up, and it'll be just fine. It'll look great, and can't wait to get this thing moving a little further. So there's the new pieces, all welded in. Follows the shape of the original. All the welds are ground. A little more, just a little more finish work here and there. And once this, we get this sandblasted and finished out, it'll be just right. As I was doing this, I noticed there was another piece that was bad. And this is some of the details, you know, when you do a restoration, you run into all the little things that, you know, everybody looks at the body and sees the work that goes on there, but there's always little things that catch up to you later on. So this piece was in here, and you can see this is all rotted away. And again, that had to do with the battery. So I had the other core support, and what I'm going to do is replace it with this piece. And so once I get that welded in and solid, it'll be nice. And you know, it's something you don't really see or won't pay attention to, but it's important to have it right. So I'll just continue on. Well, there's that piece welded in. Now I just have to finish grinding the weld, smooth it up, and I'll be done with that. The only other thing I have to do is put a couple nut plates in. If you look on this side, there's some holes here, and that's for the inner fender where it mounts. So those weren't even here before, so I'll just have to locate those and get those in place, and then this is finished, other than sandblasting it and painting it.